Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the market itself and make my daily commentary about it. First off, I'm going to start with the American markets. Well, the American markets, if you look at the weekly, it ended up week like worst thing could be happens in the US markets for the technical, because went up and it seems like it made a retest from the Kaufman moving average and it made its way to the downside, and also it made the super trend in the weekly to sell. So the situation in the American markets, the people are afraid of the American markets at the moment. Why is it? Because they are waiting for the intervention of the America. Markets are just expecting at the moment the America going to be invade the islands or maybe the Iran's mainland. So what is the America's invasion's purpose in this? What's they're intending to do? So they are intending to open the Strait of Hormuz. So they were going to have to make invasion through the islands maybe or the other stuff, and they want to be open the Strait of Hormuz at the moment. So why the markets are just afraid from this invasion and intervention of the America to open the Strait of Hormuz? Well, if the opening of the Hormuz Strait is a good thing for the market, so why are the markets are just afraid of it? Because they are just, the people and the investors are just panicking from the America could not be just that successful from the what they intend to do, just like a start of the war. They were intention is going to be the end the war within the 4 weeks, but they could not do it at the moment. So America and all the world is just waiting for intervention of the Americas in the Hormuz and the Iran's mainland or the island. We don't know the details yet because they are not sharing from us. But my opinion about it, the America will be entered Hormuz, and just Iran knows it, and they are just waiting their rockets, their missiles format, because they were just always striking the other countries with their missiles. But right now they are not doing it at the moment because they are waiting for the American invasion, and then they will going to use it. They are not using it at the moment very much. Like I'm comparing to the beginning of the war. I mean, my opinion, the America will be hit severely, and America will be strike back and hit islands, maybe gas lands or electric lands. So we don't know the situation, but I think the America will be open the Strait of the Hormuz, but they can be give a casualties to open it, and the Iran could be hit very badly and could be take a lot of damage from the striking of the America. I mean the electric and the gas and the oil zones. I mean also today if you look at the daily, it is went up really down. So at the moment it's also in the oversold at the moment. As you can see through here, the RSI is in the 29 points at the moment. So this is too much sold and we are in the extreme fear zone at the moment because the American markets just gone back to its July level at the moment, July 2025 level. So this is not good. What can I say about this? This is a technical rebounds could be happen through here. It can be go back to the 6,500 level. It cannot be go back again. I can say you this. You can wait for the bounce to be happen, but it can be go down. Nobody knows it. But my opinion is going to be, I think it's going to be hit the 6,135 level. This is a Fibonacci level and resistance. And technical rebounds could be happen from here, like a dead cat bounce could be happen through here. And my opinion, within a dead cat rebounds, it will be made its way for the upside levels, just like this side. And the war is going to be concluded at the moment, for my opinion. That's it for the American markets at the moment. So gold. The gold is not in the very good technical level. It's oversold at the moment. As you can see over here, it went up to the Nadaraya Watson level, but it went to the Fibonacci, went up, went down, just going through this 4,300 level and the 4,500 level. It's like flat over here, not going up, not going down, chainsaw market. Well, my opinion about it, it can be go back to the 4,300 and going back to the 4,600 levels at the moment, but the main road in the gold is going to be go down because the gold, as you can see through here, went up. Look at this. This is just like a Bush Khalifa. This is skyrocketed. So nothing in the world, if it not is going to be a low volume cryptocurrency, is not going to be go up this side. And if it's going to be up that side like the gold, because the world tensions and the global inflation affairs of the global inflation or the other stuff made its way for the gold to be go up this side, I don't think for the long run this is not a buy zone for the gold. At least I have to be go back to the 3,300 levels to be just calm down. So with the silver it will be go back to the at least the 53 levels, maybe 38 levels or something like that. I mean the 38 levels, I mean I'm talking about a couple of months, maybe 1 year, 2 year time of period at the moment. I'm not talking about today, but for the today's oversold again. If the gold will be bounced, it will be go back to the 75 80 levels. I think it will be go through these levels. Also with US oil, I think US oil is too much at the moment. Also there's a negative divergence could be occur through here. You can see through here the RSI band, it is overbought and the price is going up, but the relative strength is going down, so this is not a good signal for the crude oil. America will be strike Iran's oil plants or electrician plants. This will be pump up the oil, but if they are not going to do that, there is no reason to be oil to be stay at these levels. It can be go back to the 80 levels. I think the 80 levels will be the fair price of the US oil at the moment. The Bitcoin went down for a critical support level, 65,000 level, and then it made a sell signal for the daily. Well, for the Bitcoin, I told you about my video in the Friday's video. I told you about it can be go back to the 62, 63, 64,000 levels, and maybe this could be dip. My opinion is about Bitcoin is it made its dip at the moment. If a catastrophic thing not going to be happen in the world, if like nuclear bombs are not going to be exploded in the world, I don't think Bitcoin will be go back to 40,000 levels or maybe 50,000 levels. I do not think that going to be happen. I think we just experienced dip through the 59,000 levels, and maybe it can be go back to 57 or something like that, but I don't think it will be go back to any bottom levels. And I think, well, at the moment it's going up and down to the 62 and the 72,000 levels, going up, going down. Maybe there's a lot of volatility could be occur over here, like part or something like that could be happening in the Bitcoin. We will see in time, and just actually the chainsaw market at the moment just accumulating. Ethereum, the same thing for the Ethereum, I'm going to say. XRP same. Also XRP could be made its dip through here, as you can see 131. It seems like maybe it can be made a dip through here. We will going to see 133. It can be experienced a dip. They are all following the Bitcoin, by the way, the other altcoins. If the Bitcoin will be go down, can we go back to the 120 levels? I don't want to talk about the catastrophic scenario. I will make another video if it's going to be seems like it's going to be happen. I'm going to make another video, but at the moment it's not. The XMR just accumulating itself again, just waiting. And if you look at the weekly chart, there's a price increasement trend through here, and in the daily it is just $310. I don't think it will be going and break it. I'm positive about XMR because XMR has a usage in the real life, and any asset in the real life will be pump up. Soon or later it will be pump up. So it's not known about very many people at the moment. Yes, there's deregulation risks could be occur in the world. I know it. The governments could be ban it. That's the risk you're going to take. But if the government could not be take away and ban the Monero, if they can't, Monero is the future Bitcoin, for my opinion. This is a future Bitcoin, but they can ban it. So this is your game. I'm optimistic about the Monero, by the way. The AVAX, I think it's in the bottom levels or something like that. As you can see through here, this is weekly. You can AVAX is a future, by the way, because I'm following the AVAX from since the 2021 or something like that. But the AVAX is a good coin. I like it. I like its ecosystem and I like its supply. There's not much inflation in the AVAX, and these levels are good for the buy. The FED in the weekly just struggling to go above the Kaufman moving average. Also in the daily, just waiting, going up, going down. Well, it went up really good. It went up like 82%. It's doubled itself, maybe even it seems like doubled, and it went down, going up, hit the Fibonacci, going down, and retested this level and then go down. So this is not a good point at the moment. We will look at the Fed AI soon, but I'm not that hopeful about the Fed AI at the moment. Well, I'm hopeful for the future, but not right now. because I'm waiting for AI rally in America still, and the Fed coin will be the follow it because this is the only the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. I mean the AI cryptocurrency in the world, so it will be follow it. But it seems like the Americans' intervention in Iran just postponed the AI rally at the moment. So at the moment, I do not very much like the Fed coin. I will make videos every day about the Fed coin itself. So thank you for watching my video. See you all.